Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a big hole.
Tokyo Drift, dude. That was so smooth. Yo, get this guy in front of us. Fire! In pursuit. Guy in front of me. Never mind. Diverting.
Hi.
Oh my god. Oh my. My sensitivity is so bad. I feel like I have found a simple way to fix this right now. To get to a point where it feels like there's like no acceleration. I feel like the aim is pretty much the same as I'm not aiming down sights. It's pretty much the same. It's a little bit faster, a little bit slower. So for my on-foot aim, I have my soldier mouse aim sensitivity at 25. I have my field of view at 40. I could probably bump this up a little bit, but I liked it at 40, but I think we should bump that up to 50. I have my ADS view, field of view. I have that on. I mean, it doesn't really bother me having it off, but I have it on. So next I have my zoom aim sensitivity at 32. This kind of, it could probably go down a little bit. It could probably go down to like, should probably go up to 33. The next thing, which I think is the most important one, was the coefficient, turning that down to 0. You can read it here. Fine-tune the uniform soldier aiming if enabled. A greater value results in a higher sensitivity at higher zoom levels. I don't really care about higher sensitivity. I play on 550 DPI, and so I don't want really high sensitivity variations between my scopes. Matter of fact, I might even go at one point just turn this all up to 100, and then just dial back the sensitivity, which I was thinking about doing that actually, but I don't think it makes sense because right now it's at 47. They're all the same anyway, so it really makes sense. If I want to do that, I could. The next thing I did was I turned on I turned this off for a little while actually, and I am not quite sure what this means. Movement in 2D screen space regardless of current field of view amount. This helps with muscle memory, and I do like that it's helping out with muscle memory, so I turned it back on after I read this again. I'm gonna have to try this again with it on, but I turned that off for a little while. So that's pretty much it. I have my soldier mouse aim sensitivity at 25. I have my soldier zoom aim sensitivity at 33. And then I turned off the coefficient, and I turned on uniform soldier aiming. I don't know if those are default, but I'm not going to touch it. Those are my settings for my on foot. The next thing I have here is my display settings. I have this at 1080p at 144 Hz. I saw someone asking around 25 Hz. I might have to look at that. I have my field of view at 50. Again, I probably change that. I'll probably make that a little bit higher. HDR off, motion blur off, all of these effects off. Believe me, in-game, the effects are kind of crazy already. So, and I have my graphics a little bit custom. Just the way how I've always done my graphics. I don't really care about the texture filtering, unless, I mean, it doesn't look that bad on low. So I have that on low. Undergrowth. Again, doesn't look that bad on low, so I just turned on low. Have the reflex low latency enabled. I haven't tried it with it off, but I do stay in like the 70 to the 80 FPS range. Sometimes drops down to 60 or below 60 when we're really into the thick of it and explosions are happening. So everything else is pretty much a default, but I do have the I turned off the future frame rendering. You don't really want this on, because it is looking at future frames. It can increase the performance, but it's not as responsive, in my opinion. But that's just me. So it says it will respond more quickly to input, but it will perform better grid. Again, it's up to you guys. It's personal preference. I just keep it off. Performance with that on doesn't really make a huge difference for me. Off or on. So with that, folks, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good time playing this, and I will see you out there.